Hello there, you faithful few.
And welcome back to DMS Adventures.
Well, we are hiking in Tennessee because it has more ease.
Yeah.
Fantastic news. It says there's outhouses at the campsites. I didn't know that. They won't have to use their tinkle bell.
We have places. I feel like a real hiker now. A cool hiker.
All right, you faithful few. If you remember our 7th ever backpacking endeavor, I made this comment. Then again, in the Bible, the number 8 implies new beginnings. So on our 8th ever backpacking endeavor, hopefully we'll do something even crazier. And now we have a couple firsts that we are doing here. This is the first time all of us are backpacking out of state. We are in Tennessee at a state park called Fall Creek Falls State Park. The other thing is this is going to be the most miles we've ever done on a trip, coming in at around 17 miles. And it's going to be the most miles we've done in a day, which will be tomorrow, at about 9.5 miles. And we have everybody, the whole Rugged Mountain gang with us. Rugged Mountain Mama's using her Decathlon 4Class backpack for the first time, so we'll get some real world info on that. Rugged Mountain Sister using her Osprey Cirrus for the second time. Of course, Rugged Mountain Mister has his Tarn, and I am using the Granite Gear Crown 2 again. This is also our first 2-night endeavor. In keeping with my usual tradition of planning, we do have a bailout point tomorrow back at the truck, because we're kind of hiking in 2 miles and camping the first night. We're going to hike back out 2 miles to the truck, and the trail actually continues on past the truck. So we'll be able to make an assessment on whether we go on with day 2 or not. I'm hoping we will. That being said, there's about a 90% chance of rain tomorrow, possibly thunderstorms.
To go past that.
What are you eating, Rugged Mountain Mister? Is it tasty?
Mm-hmm. I had to say it 2 times just so that we were sure.
The purple's pretty. So this first part of the trail to Backcountry Camp 1 is 2.35 miles, which is about the same as the hike we did at Shades State Park. So this should be easy peasy. Any of you faithful few know what Tennessee's state bird is? Or state flower? Rugged Mountain Sister asked, and I honestly do not know. If you know, and you happen to be watching this, put it in the comments down below. Help everybody out. Despite the forecast for tomorrow, got some sunshine today. I also have to say the trail maintenance is very good. Lots of cut trees out of the way. In some parts the trail is pretty thin though, so we gotta be careful of poison ivy and stuff on the side. And I'm getting attacked with cobwebs. That's why I'm in front. Blazing the trail for the rest of the Rugged Mountain gang. Rugged Mountain Mister's in his quiet mode right now. Psycho or Lightning McQueen's got to be coming soon. He's just purposed and all about it. Coming up to our primary water source for camp. Can you get this, mister? I found it. Not sure if this is it or not. All right, there it is. There's campsite 3. There's a quote-unquote fire ring and homemade seats, or nature-made seats. So here at campsite 3, we got potential Widowmaker there. We've got a potential Widowmaker here, especially because someone thought it would be a fantastic idea to try to chop that down. And then there's this super big one right here with some rotted out base. And our tent was going to be going right in that flat open area. So we have moved to campsite 4. 3 hours later, we have our camp set. Got the Trekker 3 and the new Comoc tarp, that's what it is, a tarp, set up anticipating the rain. Gives us a nice dry place to step out. Rugged Mountain Mama got our dinner going. Now we're gonna go get some water. All right, let's go do that. Ready? You going, mister?
Do you have filter?
No.
You might need that.
So if there's any of you faithful few out there that actually are crazy enough to do this with their kids, you got to tell me, does it take you 6 hours to set your camp up too? It just seems like, you know, it takes forever to pull everything out, get everything pumped up, especially when there's 4 of you. And then Rugged Mountain Sister and I are both super looking forward to taking it all down tomorrow morning, especially if it's raining. It'll be super duper fun. So yeah, we are heading for some water. And we'll bring you back for the super interesting process of getting water out of the creek.
Can I go across? Dad, can I come across?
Yeah, just be careful. Success. We got water from the creek. We're filtering through, and we are going through water like it's water. Wrapping up dinner over there, and as you can see, the sun is shining through, although it's low. And what, Rugged Mountain Mister?
I made a mess.
Rugged Mountain Mister made a mess with his mac and cheese. I forgot about those. We brought several of those little towel thingies. It's good.
I made my own towel.
Okay, Rocky Mountain Mister, guess what we need to go do?
What?
Get some firewood. Let's go. That sun is getting low. We got to get ourselves a nice little rick of firewood set up. Yeah, luckily we weren't going this way. The trail to the falls from this campsite has been closed. So we're gonna have to, we would have had to have gone back anyway, but that's what we were planning, so it's all good. Here's a downed pine that we will get some firewood off of.
That's your saw.
Yep.
I don't really want to cut myself.
All right, try right here.
I don't know if I can do that.
Hold it tight, and you just move back and straight back and forth. You gotta stay in the same spot, and just move back and forth, and the saw does the work.
Can I try a shorter one when I go to turn off the camera?
Yeah, sure. Let me get this big one off.
Okay.
All right, you faithful few, we are settled in around a beautiful campfire. The sun is mostly down, still a little bit of light in the sky, and it has not rained yet. I'm sure it won't. The rain's going to hold off for our entire trip. It's going to be fantastic. Look about Mister's playing with fire. Good job, Mister.
Boy.
I'll just say that Rugged Mountain Sister conquered one of her fears. I won't say which one, but if you've watched our 5 apprehensions about backpacking video, the information's in there. She conquered one of them, so go Rugged Mountain Sister. Rugged Mountain Mama hasn't complained about anything, so she's probably super irritated. She's been very quiet the whole trip. I got yelled at once because the bathrooms here aren't good enough. Look at that fire though. Nice. So we're just gonna enjoy our fire and then head in, go to bed, I think. Try and get up relatively early and get back to hiking. Like I said earlier, this is our first attempt at a 2-night backpacking adventure. See how day 2 goes. See you in the morning, you faithful few. Good morning, you faithful few. It did not rain on us last night. We've heard it tinkle a little bit, but nothing major. So we're going to try and get packed up and out of here before anything else opens. According to the radar, on the next 3 hours, there's a cell that goes north of us and a cell that goes south of us. So hopefully we can at least get on the trail pretty good before any rain really dumps on us. But I am over here going to pick up the food bag, get breakfast going, and I'm not on the gimbal because if it's going to rain today, the gimbal is not waterproof, but the phone is. So I'm just on a tripod for now, so sorry, Sherry. Breakfast time. And what is for breakfast, you may ask?
Just one.
Good morning, Rugamount Mister. What are you having for breakfast?
Potatoes.
Yum.
Leave no trace. Except for that. EMS adventures. Anyway, let's go.
Okay, you faithful few, we're back on the trail. But it has not rained at all yet. Like, I'm totally expecting it to. So I'm not jinxing myself because 100% it was supposed to rain, actually 90%. And it hasn't yet. Rugamount Mama and Rugamount Mister leading the way. Rugamount Sister's behind us because she was holding some thorns back for us. Thanks, Rugamount Sister, you're the best. So, pro tip in hiking with kiddos, I've found that it is helpful, I guess, to like talk about, share our aches and pains, as opposed to kind of just whining about them. Because I don't know, the kids sometimes think that nothing hurts Dad when I'm in severe pain. Then we asked Rugamount Mister what was hurting on him, and he said his face, because he just got whopped with a branch. And then we followed up with, does anything hurt from his backpack? And the answer was no, so he's doing good. Got these beautiful white flowers here. I have a identification thingy on my phone. I'm gonna pull that up and see if we can find out what they are.
So we just looked up what that flower was on an app called Seek, and it tells you, or you'll take a picture or just hover your phone over it, and it will figure out what kind of like butterfly, what kind of butterfly it is, or what kind of flower it is. And so we looked it up, and it was called a mountain laurel. So down in the comments, if you want to, you don't have to, but if you've ever seen a mountain laurel before, type yes or no or give us a thumbs up.
So Rugamount Sister and I stopped to identify those flowers. Rugamount Mister and Mama kept on a-going, and my goodness, they are out pretty far ahead of us. We just spotted them through the woods. We're getting close to the truck. And to be honest with you, just between you faithful few and me, I'm not sure if we'll be continuing or not. I can at least kind of bribe the kids into continuing, but if Rugamount Mama's done, she's done. We'll see.